have a variety of different type of wild agave.
Sí.
Here in the state of Oaxaca, we do have more than 27 different type of agave. Only out of those 27 agave, only one we get to cultivate on the field. So let's start on this side right here. On this side right here, we have agave called arroqueño. This agave get to germinate in the skirt of the mountains in a rocky field. It's called arroqueño, the name of this agave.
Arroqueño.
It takes 9 years for this agave to get harvest. Now, all of the agaves general, we have to wait till they get 100% harvest so we can cut them and use them to make the mezcal. So this one is wild, 9 years to get harvest, arroqueño. And the next one right here is called espadín. This is the most common agave. Espadín, this is the most common agave here in the state of Oaxaca. This is cultivated agave, it's not wild. Cultivated agave. This one, when we cultivate it on the field, then we have to wait 7 years for this agave to get harvest. Then we can cut it to use it to make the mezcal. And if we don't cut it after this agave get harvest, 10 years, if we allow it to grow up 10 years later, it's gonna develop a sprout in the middle right here. It's like a flower. It's open the leaves here in the middle. So in the middle, we're gonna get the sprout. The sprout is gonna give us more agave, more production, so we can keep up the cultivation of the cultivated agave. Espadín, 7 years to get harvest, and we get production from the root also, like a little one right there. It's from the root. We get it from the root also. Here's another one.
Sí.
Underneath of this leaf, there's another one. So that's espadín, cultivated agave. Yes. So right here we have next one. This one called madre quiche. Madre quiche in English. In English means mother quiche. Why mother quiche? As you see around the agave, there's a lot of babies agaves growing up. That's why it's called madre quiche. Now, this agave is wild. This one takes 15 years to get harvest. And according to the legend behind this agave, our ancestors drink the mezcal of the agave madre quiche as a religious purposes. So they considered this agave fertile because it gives a lot of babies. So the mezcal, they also considered the mezcal as aphrodisiac mezcal. So that means the mezcal is recommended for women's.
Why not for men?
It's turned them more romantic.
Why not for men?
Yes, more happy.
Why not for men?
So man is not happy?
Men don't need it.
Because this is a female.
Ah, okay. Do you have one for men as well?
Because
Yes,
mom.
we do.
Okay, we go on.
We do.
Thank you.
Okay.
So that's a madre quiche, 15 years to get harvest. And the mezcal is excellent with own aroma, own characteristic of a flavor. And the next one right here is called coyote. Coyote is special and unique because this one get to germinate on top of the mountains, near the same soil, the same area where the magic mushroom get germinate. So the mezcal we get from these agaves is special because after we drink it, it gives us sensation in our palates.
Yeah, nice spider here as well.
And also,
Spike to kill someone?
the mezcal from the agave coyote is considered anti-stress mezcal. That means a shot.
What I need.
One shot up to 2 shots, it will help us to get relaxed.
This is what I need. What's it called?
Coyote.
Coyote.
Eventually, it's gonna shake off the stress out of us.
Yes, please.
So the next one right here is called Mexicano. Mexicano is another
it's
wild.
very small.
Yeah, Mexicano is another wild agave. It's called Mexicano. It gives us excellent mezcal also. This one takes 9 years to get harvest. This one takes 12 years to get harvest.
12.
Yes, 12.
Coyote.
Okay, continue. This one called tepestate. Feel it. Tepestate. Just like a sandpaper. And right here, smooth.
Yeah.
But right here is like
Very
sandpaper.
hard. Yeah.
So it's called tepestate. This one is one of the agave take the longest time to get harvest, between 15 years to 20 years for this agave to get harvest. It's worth it because the mezcal comes from these agaves, nice, very good flavor, fresh, smooth. Especially the flavor is
So
nice.
which one is for the men?
Coyote.
Oh, the stress one.
The anti-stress
Because
one.
men have too much stress.
Yes. And this
Yes.
This one also. This one is called quiche.
Wish.
That one is
same.
madre quiche.
See?
This one is a male.
Ah, okay. So that's how it's working.
This one is for male. and this one takes 15 years also to get harvest. They both look similar, but the mezcal is completely different flavor. These two agaves give us completely different flavors of the mezcals. Continue right this way, my friend.
All right.
Right here we have Tobala.
Tobara.
Another wild agave. It's called Tobala. It looks like a flower.
Sí.
This is
bonita.
wild. This one takes 8 years as well to get harvest. And that's a cultivated agave espadín right there. It's
Espadín.
getting nearly harvest.
Oh, so
See the
big.
heart of the agave? The heart of the agave is getting huge.
Pretty big, yeah.
So that's cultivated agave espadín. You see
Yeah.
the leaves are longer, much longer. Continue right this way so you can get to see the artisanal oven.
We got the oven.
The artisanal oven. This is the oven they use to do the cooking process. This is the artisanal oven. Currently they're using this oven to do the cooking process for the wild agaves. What they do is they prep this oven. They put all the mesquite logs in the bottom and they light it up. They take about 30 minutes to get burned up even. Then on top of the fire they throw this volcanic river stone on top of the fire. Then they wait another 3 hours to 4 hours for the stone to absorb all the heat. Once the stone turns red hot, they grab the fiber you see there, the little fiber left over. They wet those fibers and put it on top of the hot stone. Those wet fibers going to protect the agave to not get contact directly with the hot stone. So the shape, once they place all the agave they're going to cook on top of the wet fiber, the shape of the oven is going to be like a volcano. Because it's going to be 4 ton of wild agave in here, up to 6 ton wild agave. So they're going to cover it, once they place all the agave inside, they're going to cover it with a special plastic. On top of the plastic, they're going to put a dirt on top of the plastic. Why they put dirt on top of the plastic? Because they need to control the heat. They want the heat to circulate only inside. So the cooking process takes 1 week, 7 days.
1 week.
So the agave going to
Inside
get cooked little by little. 1 week later, they will come over and take out the cooked agave. They will transfer the cooked agave to the back to continue the next process. Have y'all ever tried the cooked agave before?
I don't know, maybe.
Okay, let's try some. ¿Tenemos
I don't
agave,
think so.
señorita? ¿Qué? Vamos a trabajar. Deja el face.
What's gonna happen now?
We're trying cooked
You
agave.
gonna
Yeah.
cooked agave?
No, we never tried this before. No.
Okay, please have
Oxo,
some.
very famous store in Mexico.
So you can buy in Oxo, okay?
No, not really. It's made
Just
only here.
kidding, Brahma.
Yeah, choose one. Choose the best one you can find there, and chew on it. Chew on it like a sugar cane.
Go for it.
Have one. Chew on it like a sugar cane.
Oh, it's sweet. Like
Yeah.
potato, sweet potato.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's like a smoky fruit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's actually a
That's
nice
how
sweet.
the agave comes out of the oven 1 week later, after 1 week cooking process.
And it smells really smoked.
Yeah, very.
It's like a
Agave.
smoky fruit.
Yeah,
It's very nice flavor.
it's pretty good.
Oh,
How you like it?
Yeah, better than I
Oishii desu.
expected. I
Chotto.
thought, what the hell am I
There-
trying here?
There's a
ちょっと
trick.
スモーキー。ちょっとスモーキー。
Smoky ですね。
いや、ちょっと煙の香りがします。
美味しいでしょ。
美味しいです。Oh, you speak Japanese?
What's going on
He
here?
speak Japanese. Japanese people come. Okay. そう
How
こ
does
れ
he
これ
answer
は
Japanese?
これ日本語をしゃべります。
ポルケ？日本語？喋るの？
What the hell? Why are you guys speaking
What?
Japanese?
Why? Are you Japanese?
She don't know. Never
日本
mind.
人
A little bit.
Little bit.
Sushi.
I'm learning.
そういだ。
彼女です。
あー、伸びや、彼女。
はい
伸びや？
はい、伸びや。
Okay, let's go to the back.
Good for you. Such a happy people.
Okay, so in the back we're gonna see another oven, a much bigger oven in the back.
Okay.
So in this oven they cook only espadín. Remember espadín? The cultivated agave?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
in
very
the
nice.
front, yeah, it's very nice flavor. It's like a tamarind, it's like wine.
Yeah.
This is the mesquite log they used to do the cooking. This is what goes in the bottom of the oven. The mesquite log, that's what they use.
Bigger.
Okay, this is artisanal oven. You want to take a look? You want to film inside? That's how this looks. This one they use to cook the cultivated agave espadín, artisanal oven. Here, this oven can capacity 12 ton of cultivated agave. Cultivated agave looks like that on the field. That's how they cultivate it. Espadín, the agave espadín. So 1 week later, already cooked, right? They take out. On top of
1
this,
week.
on top of this, this is the one they took out from this oven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just cooked.
Yeah,
Yesterday.
it's already cooked.
Yeah.
So
When?
on top of this vase, they place it here for 2 days. 2 days later, they start chop it up in a smaller pieces and place
Yeah.
it in the middle of the artisanal smusher. This is artisanal smusher. There's a they hook the horse right there.
Yeah, caballo.
They tied up caballo. Caballo, nandake? Caballo.
なんだっけ
Caballo. No.
馬
Uma.
Uma.
They tied up the horse right there.
Uh-huh.
And the horse get to spin
馬を
the
あ
stone.
そこに
The horse gets
取
to
り付
pull
け
the
て
stone.
走りますはい
So the horse pull the stone. The master mezcalero rotate the agave.
See?
The agave gets cooked and smashed up when horses spin the stone. So
So
then
cool.
the agave is gonna get smashed up. It's gonna release the starch and the sugar. Then they're gonna transfer the smashed up agave inside in that area, little by little with the help of the barrel with the wheel. So let's check inside in that area.
Let's check inside
Yeah, let's go next area. So any question, any suggestion, any doubt, please ask.
Gracias
De nada.
So this is distillation place
Exactly. This is the distillation.
Whoa That's cool
Welcome to the mezcal world. This is a mezcal world.
The best mezcal
Yes, exactly. #1 quality.
Oh That's very fancy
This is what they smashed up today.
Okay today
Yes.
Oh nice smell
Oh yeah, very good, very nice smell,
Like,
and
yeah,
very good
alcoholic.
mezcal. So they're gonna leave it here for 3 days by itself.
Yeah.
It's gonna start develop acid.
See?
Yes. Then 3 days later they're gonna add 500 liter of water into these agave.
500
500 liter of water. They're gonna mix it from the bottom to the top. They're gonna mix it real well. In the process, they mix in the agave. It's gonna break down the sugar and the starch. It's gonna release sugar and the starch. Then the fermentation process is gonna begin. The fermentation process takes between 7 days up to 15 days.
Depends on?
Depends on the weather.
Oh
So if the weather is hot, if days are hot, it's gonna support the fermentation process. The roof is plastic, so the heat through the roof and support the fermentation process. Now, if the days are cold, rainy, cloudy, then the process takes
Yeah.
up to 15 days.
Okay but maximum 15 days
Maximum 15 days, exactly. So once Master Mezcalero is determined, is fermented, the agave is fermented, then with this top right here, this top, he's gonna put it there. He's gonna transfer this top
See?
right there.
There
And that tube right there, and also the tube is gonna get connected from the top to that tube sticking out of the water.
Yeah
So this top called Montera. The tube called Turbante.
Turbante
The coil right there called Serpentin.
Serpentin
They're gonna connect the system, and they're gonna once the agave is fermented, the water is gonna go all the way in the bottom, and the sugar is gonna stay on top, and alcohol and the starch. So the oven is underneath of the container. They're gonna turn on the oven. The water is gonna start. The water is gonna start to get boiled. Then it's gonna develop a vapor. So this system is gonna be connected. It's like a pressure cooker. They tied up the top with this. Make sure it's tight. No pressure come out around the container. So the vapor is gonna come out, and it's gonna circulate into the tube turbante. It's gonna get inside the coil called serpentine. Serpentine is gonna condense the vapor into the liquid. Let's check on the other side. This way, please.
It's a long process.
Okay, this coil called serpentine. Serpentine. Basically, this coil condenses the vapor to the liquid, and the mezcal come out right here on the side. This little tube. This little tube. The vapor come in here, and the liquid. This condense the vapor into the liquid. The mezcal come out right here. So the first distillation of the mezcal composed 3 parts. There's a head, body, and tail. Head, body, and tail. The head part, the first drops come out. That's what they call head part. The master mezcalero check it, supervising. So the head part are toxic. The head part have to be
that's a toxic one.
exactly.
Yeah.
The head part have to be separated from the body of the mezcal. They conserve only the body of the mezcal in that gallon, those gallons right there. The toxic part we cannot mix the toxic part with the body of the mezcal, because if we drink the mezcal with the mixed up with the toxic part, it's gonna cause health problems. In worst scenario, it's gonna cause the blindness if we drink mezcal with the toxic mixed up.
Does it ever happen?
Yes, there's some cases, but not lately. But currently, there's a lot of regulation needs to be followed. So mezcal is being made much safer, especially here in Don Agave. The mezcal is top quality, number 1 quality of the mezcal here in the state of Oaxaca. So the body, this body of the mezcal is not ready to be drank. It has to go through the second distillation process. And the tail part is the water left in the container. They just use the water to water those agave we have on the bag and on the field. It has minimum alcohol, only minerals. And the fiber, the leftover, that's what they use to put on top of the hot stone inside the oven. And also they use that stone to do like as organic fertilizer for the plants, because that fiber holds long time humid. It's conserved long time the humid, which is good for the plants and for the agave also. So let's check another area where they do the second distillation of the mezcal.
Second distillation.
Exactly.